This is onychosis, which is just a fancy way of saying thickening of the nail plate. I see this every single day in dermatology. It's most commonly associated with fungal infections, but can also be seen with psoriasis. All right, let's see what's going on here. Starting off with the comedone extractor, this is actually a really common location for pimples and cysts. In fact, earwax is made up of oil, dead skin cells, and sweat. Let's go.
As long as we have documentation. Alright.
Looks like we're dealing with a mildly infected epidermal inclusion cyst. And great start because he's wearing gloves. But in this video, he makes an epic mistake that you only make one time in your training to become a dermatologist.
Oh my gosh!
Classic. This is a badly infected cyst that really needs to be treated by a doctor. But I think he realized he was in too deep at the end because he really starts to panic here. I hope he's okay. I woke up to like 280 tags on this video. First of all, RIP to this mirror. Looks like we're dealing with an epidermal inclusion cyst. No gloves, and he's using way too much pressure. This is definitely going to lead to scarring. As you all know, unless you get rid of the sac, these come right back.
Oh God, it's
This is a severely infected abscess of the lip. You can see the entire bottom lip is swollen. We would drain the pus and put the person on antibiotics. It's impossible to know what bacteria caused it, but it could be MRSA. This is sclerotherapy, and it's one of the most satisfying procedures to perform and watch. We inject a sclerosant directly into the blood vessels, and it almost immediately obliterates them, directing blood flow to deeper, healthier vessels. All right, let's see what's going on here. Looks like we're dealing with an infected cyst, and all that redness around it is inflammation. Now I'm gonna give the point for gloves here, but these are more like food handling gloves. Now this is a classic example of why we always poke a hole in the top of these so there's an easy exit pathway for all that pus instead of trying to squeeze it through a tiny hole. Not gonna lie, this one's a little frustrating to watch. So this person definitely needs antibiotics, and we need to culture that pus to see what kind of bacteria it grows. Yeah, 3 out of 10. All right, let's see what's going on with the last pop of 2021. First off, my voice is shot right now, but I just wanted to say thank you to all of you for an amazing 2021. Our skincare and dermatology community has grown from 2 million people all the way to 14 million people on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And I'm grateful to every single one of you for making my life exponentially better. I absolutely love doing this, and I have a ton in store for 2022, so stay tuned. This right here is a sty. Now, sties can either be infected, we call that a hordeolum, or not infected, we call that a chalazion. The first thing you want to do is warm compresses several times a day. If that doesn't work, you may need antibiotics or to have it lanced by an ophthalmologist. But don't play with it because the infection can spread rapidly around the eye, leading to death. Happy New Year. Dangerous location, triangle of death. This one is insane, and I was not expecting it. So she starts off great, she's cleaning the area with some alcohol, and she's wearing gloves. And then she blows on the skin, which is not a great idea because that can just reintroduce bacteria onto the skin. Now she even pokes a hole into this abscess to allow all that pus to drain. But then you'll notice there that she actually does have a hole in her glove, which kind of defeats the purpose of wearing gloves in the first place. Now thank you all for tagging me continuously in this video because I almost didn't watch it till the end. All of that is pus, bacteria that's built up underneath the skin. This person really needs antibiotics. This is the gift that keeps on giving.
Into the thick of it.
These are some giant blackheads, and sometimes we see these on older patients that have trouble cleaning their backs. And you can get them clustered together in younger patients. We call that a nevus comedonicus. And sometimes when they're mega giant, huge blackheads, that's actually something called a dilated pore of Weiner. This one just doesn't seem like it wants to come out.